Today I'm going to be talking about manual drafting principles. So I'm just going to get straight in, or stuck into it. So I'm going to do this through, I've drawn up a couple of sketches here and the question that I've done earlier on. So first of all, I'm just going to go through line types here. So the first line we have is continuous thick. This line is used for outlines of objects, and I'm just going to refer back to my drawing here. As you can see, I've drawn all the outlines in continuous thick line. Now we have continuous thin line. This line is half as thick as continuous thick and is used for dimensioning and for projecting lines. So back here again. Here we can see that I have a dimension put in here for the height, or for this height, and I've drawn it in continuous thin across like that, and then here you can see I've projected this line across in continuous thin. Alright, hidden detail lines. These are used for parts of the object that we can't see but we actually know it's there. So go back to this again. As you can see, I've drawn in here in continuous thick, or sorry, not continuous thick, in hidden detail, and we know that this edge here runs the whole way along our piece like that, but it goes out of view for a short time behind this here piece of the object, and so we know it's there. So what we do is we just draw in hidden detail lines in like this. Now, center lines. These are used to show center points of circles, center lines on spheres, and on cylinders as well. So how we draw them is we go, I've drawn up here already, we draw it in long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, long dash, and then repeat that on the other axis, like that, long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, long dash. That's for spheres or circular objects. For cylinders, it's slightly different but nearly the same. Because we can only draw on one axis for a cylinder, we draw the same, we go through the same process. We draw long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, long dash, but we can't draw the other axis in, so we only have a center line here. We don't end up getting two. And you can see I've it drawn in on my question here. As you can see, I drew it down along this cylinder, and then on my circular, when we're looking down the cylinder, it appears circular. And here we've got long dash, short dash, long dash, and then on the other side as well. Right, break lines. These are used to save space in a drawing. So, for example, if we have a long steel bar, and it's the same thing, so we don't need to draw a steel bar 1 meter in length on a sheet of paper. What we can do is we can draw the two edges of the steel bar, put in our break lines here and here, and then that shows that there's a big break in the middle, and then whatever size this is actually dimensioned is the dimension of your bar. So now I'm going to move on to line widths. So first of all, we have our thick line. So what we do is we put pressure down on the pencil where we're drawing, and that gives us a lovely continuous thick line like that there. And now I'm just going to do thin line as well, or a hidden detail line. And what we do, we don't lean down on the pencil really at all. All we want to do is just leave a mark, and as you can see there, it's around about half as thick as our thick line. So I'm just going to go through angles now. So we have our two generic set squares. We have our 60-30 here, and then our 45 like that. So what we can do with our 45, we know that this angle is 45 and this angle is 45. So if we have to draw a 45-degree line, we just want to take this set square. That's it. If we want to draw a 90-degree line, what we do is we put this edge on our T-square, place it down like that there, and we know that there will be 90 degrees. That's 90. The same principles work for 60-30 set square, but obviously in different angles. So I'm just going to draw it in here. So here we have a 30-degree angle, like that, and then we can draw on a 60-degree angle like this. And then again we can draw perpendicular with the set square as well. They're not perpendicular, sorry, 90 degrees with the set square. And so if we're to draw parallel lines, so say we need a parallel line, just draw it in here. So we need to draw a line parallel to this. What we do is we get rid of our T-square and we bring in our other set square, line the two set squares up like that, and imagine our other point was here. What we do is we line one of them up, slide it over like so, and then we can draw our parallel line like that. And now I'm just going to do an example on circles. So, how to draw a circle? We need a compass, first of all. And what we do is measure the radius of our circle. So say we need a circle 30 mil in radius. Simply place one end of our compass on our 0 and then extend it out until it hits our 30 millimeter line like that. And then this here circle will have a radius of 30 mil. And that's about it. That is the manual drafting principles behind drawing this question and behind drawing most manual drafting